Hi guys, I recently got an iPhone 13 Pro and I may have gotten a little overexcited because I also ordered a gimbal for it, a DJI OM5, and as you can see, I got the pink version. I thought I clicked white, but apparently the color is called sunset white, and I get how there might be some pink hues in a sunset, but you called it white. Sunset white. Just say pink. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, it's here now. Is it useful? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so coming up, I'm going to use my pink little gimbal with my iPhone 13 Pro, but I'm also going to attach my old iPhone 7 to the little pink gimbal to see if it helps the iPhone 7. I bet it helps the iPhone 7 more, because here's the thing. The iPhone 13 Pro, the stability is off the charts. It is so great. I've compared it to the GoPro. It is really, really good. But if you're pushing the boundaries, let's see how it does. Like, maybe you're thinking to yourself, do I need a gimbal for my iPhone 13 Pro? Well, look at the footage for yourself and let me know what you think. Now from that footage, what my take is, if you're casually using your iPhone 13 Pro, you're using the ultra wide or the wide camera, and you're just walking leisurely, or you're using it to film your family, things like that, I don't think you really need a gimbal. But when you start to push it, when you start to run, if you're using the telephoto lens, if you're using the selfie camera, if you really want to get very stable footage because you're doing something important, if you're a heavy iPhone video user, you're trying to use this for more than just your casual family type stuff, then I gotta say, I was a bit surprised at how much better the gimbal was than just the iPhone on its own, and it makes taking around this cumbersome little pink thing worth it in a lot of situations, I think. But anyway, it's up to you. But speaking of worth it, what if you don't have a phone with great stabilization like an iPhone 13 or an iPhone 12? What if you have an iPhone 7 or an 8 or an SE or something like that? Let's see what a phone with not great stabilization looks like on the gimbal. Now that one there is a no-brainer. If you have an older phone with less good stability, then the gimbal is really going to help you out a lot. So then the question becomes, do you need this specific gimbal? I don't know. Do you want to do this? Well, do you? Now here, I think, is one of the more useful ways to use this device. I have the selfie stick extended so I can use the front camera but still have a wider field of view, and I also did the tracking on my beautiful face because that is the money maker. So let's see how that goes. Oh yeah, look at that. Wide angle shot. Tracking me all the way, keeping me in frame. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can't go too fast or it has to catch up to you. Here we go. Very nice. Very nice. It looks pretty smooth to me. Looks pretty smooth indeed. So yes, I look like a 13-year-old girl tourist, but hey, anything for stable footage, you know what I mean? Now there's no doubt that selfie stick does give you certain advantages if you want a wider field of view. Also, you can probably mimic more things like drone shots, fake drone shots, or more crazy cinematic movements because you have a longer stick. But I mean, if you had a different gimbal, you might be able to use the 1/4-inch thread there and do that on a boom pole. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is that it is convenient to have the selfie stick, but what a lot of people really like these gimbals for, the DJI ones, is for the app, for the tracking. The tracking makes a big difference. That makes your iPhone become much more usable when you're in front of the camera. Let's check that out. So obviously, when you're training for Mr. Olympia like I am, it's nice to have that tracking feature so you can really nail down your poses. And you also saw when I was doing the selfie stick, I was able to track my face in selfie mode, and that was really cool. There's also other features in the DJI app, like they have this dynamic zoom. It's kind of like that Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo look. That's kind of cool. They also have a clone me function, a way to do time lapses, a way to do hyperlapses, and it's got this shot list that can help you get all these crazy cinematic looking shots. It walks you through them step by step, so that is an added bonus for this particular OM5. Now, I can't tell you whether or not this thing will be useful for you. That is up to you to decide, but I can tell you, if you don't want to use the selfie stick and you don't mind missing a couple of features on the app, then the OM4 might be the way to go because it has very similar functions besides the selfie stick, and the battery life is way longer on the OM4, and you're going to get it cheaper then you're going to get this thing. I personally don't know how much I would use something like this because I really do like the iPhone stability as it is, and I don't usually stress the stability that much. I'm not running sprints or doing lots of selfie vlogs, so I don't know. The only thing I know for sure is that sunset white is pink. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, all that jazz. We'll see you again soon. Okay, bye-bye. I'm a strong man. I can pull this off in public. You'll see.